at some stage of his development, he wasn't also enlightened, the Buddha, and he did harm to other beings as well. But more and more he developed, he yearned to develop in love and compassion. So that's what he got, you see? Depends on what you wish.
Please watch on to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, all axis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, and Thai. Alegres saludos, compasivos televidentes. Mi nombre es María Carmen, desde Córdoba, en la alegre y colorida España. España es un país que es bien conocido por su patrimonio culturalmente diverso, como resultado de las influencias de muchas naciones a lo largo de su historia. Es una tierra famosa por sus innumerables ferias y festivales, celebrados con gran entusiasmo y vivacidad durante todo el año. Para los amantes de la playa y los adoradores del sol, España es un paraíso bendecido con preciosas playas, islas tropicales exuberantes, cálidos días soleados y cielos de azul claro cristalino. Su mayor icono literario es Miguel de Cervantes y su libro Don Quijote es considerada la obra escrita más famosa e influyente del siglo de oro español, así como el primer modelo clásico de la novela moderna. Pero una de las características más famosas y emocionantes de la cultura española es su flamante y apasionada música y baile flamenco. España ha sido un importante centro cultural y artístico en Europa por 2000 años. No es de extrañar que millones de visitantes de todo el mundo sean atraídos a esta nación cada año. Nos complace presentarles brevemente a la vibrante España. Nuestra gente les desea que sus corazones se llenen con amor desbordante. Durante más de 3 décadas, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha iluminado nuestro mundo con sus enseñanzas divinas. Una maestra totalmente iluminada imparte el método Kuan Yin de meditación a aquellos que desean descubrir inmediatamente la naturaleza de Dios interna y alcanzar en una vida la liberación eterna del ciclo de la transmigración. El método Kuan Yin ha sido practicado por todos los maestros iluminados, tales como Buda, Jesucristo, el profeta Mahoma, la paz sea con él, y Gurú Nanak. Ella enfatiza que si siempre recordamos a Dios, ofrecemos servicio desinteresado a otros y seguimos las leyes del universo, alcanzaremos nuestro potencial más elevado como humano y comprenderemos verdaderamente nuestro propósito en la Tierra. La Maestra Suprema Ching Hai es un extraordinario ejemplo viviente de compasión, enviando frecuentemente asistencia material y financiera, además de amor, a los refugiados, a los desamparados, a las víctimas de desastres naturales y a otros que necesitan ayuda. En el 2006, ella recibió el Premio Gusi de la Paz, considerado el Premio Nobel de la Paz de Oriente, y ha sido honrada a través de los años con otros numerosos premios y galardones por sus excepcionales obras filantrópicas y humanitarias. Una verdadera voz para nuestros preciosos amigos animales. Ella promueve la pacífica y amorosa dieta a base de plantas y prevé, con el despertar de la humanidad hacia lo sagrado de todas las vidas, un tranquilo y glorioso mundo, completamente vegano, donde los animales y las personas vivan en dichosa armonía. Sus iniciativas para difundir la tendencia vegana son diversas y han incluido la distribución del volante de vida alternativa, la cadena internacional de restaurantes veganos Loving Hut, Supreme Master Television, además de hablar regularmente con influyentes líderes de gobierno y medios de comunicación, y participar en conferencias televisadas sobre el cambio climático, tanto si somos conscientes de ello como si no. Sus esfuerzos han tenido una enorme influencia sobre la conciencia mundial del estilo de vida amigable con los animales y de cómo esta benévola forma de ser puede traer paz duradera entre las naciones a la vez que salvamos nuestro planeta del cambio climático. A lo largo de los años, la Maestra Suprema Ching Hai ha viajado por todo el mundo, desde las Américas hasta África, desde Europa hasta Oceanía, y ha ofrecido cientos de discursos al público y a sus discípulos sobre una variedad de temas espirituales. Hoy somos bendecidos con la presentación de una de estas reveladoras conferencias, titulada Desarrollando la compasión y el amor junto con la práctica espiritual, parte 7 de 8, en Entre la Maestra y los Discípulos, dada en inglés el 8 de abril del 2012 en Francia.
And then, okay, it's fine. Nothing also happened. But after a while, I give the statue to the woman next door who bugs me day and night because he's a little mental. In the hospital, they classify me as a neuro patient, because I couldn't walk, so they thought my nerves is some problem. But also, neuro also mean the neuro people together. And someday they sing song all day long, potato, tomato, potato, tomato, and many other things. And this woman next to me, she loves me so much, she calls my name day and night for any little thing or non-little thing, to listen to her language that I don't even understand. It's in a strange country also. I didn't understand the language either, so just a bunch of people who can speak some English, understand? Also difficult things. And I give the statues to her. And then the nurse who gave me that statue came and scolded the woman. I don't understand the language, but I know when people scold people. And I woke up and said, no, I give it to her. She didn't steal it because the woman is already hated. the patient, old patient, she's old and she's crazy, you know. She's already hated by all the nurses in the whole hospital already. So any excuses, they scold her day and night all the time. And I am like her rescue board or something. She always call me, talk to me, and never mind. I say, okay, listen, yeah. You know. And then I have to say, no, she didn't steal it. I give it to her because you have gave it to me and it helped me somehow. So I think she needs it more. So I gave it to her. And then later on she calmed down and she thinks I'm very nice, you know. Don't keep things for myself, but think of the other old woman, even though she bugs me all the time. She takes my things, she likes everything for me. And I almost have nothing on my body, you know. They even want my bathrobe because it's nice looking. I went out of hospital almost like naked. And they brought me clothes or else, you know. Anyway, they like everything for me, just like you guys. Tissue, master cookies, I don't know, maybe you told them in your heart or something. They like me and they like my things. Even just a little fleece blanket. I want to have it. Okay, I give, of course. Bathrobe, okay, take it. She doesn't just want a new bathrobe. I told him and other to buy new bathrobe for. I say, I wear it already and I'm sick and all that. I buy you a new one. Buy a new one. Still hinting, no, your beautiful bathrobe. I really like it. I say, but you have the new one and I need it now. I need it now. But you have your new one, it's better. I can have it when you leave the hospital. So insistent. So I say, okay, have it now here. You understand me? How can I say no? It's so insistent that she won that bathrobe. And I was sick with blood and all that. Never mind, I wash it at home. Can you imagine, crazy? And she's a nurse, another nurse. She loves me though, yeah.
Because they felt your love so much, Master. You really gave so much love to everyone around you. You were under such pressure and such pain.
Yeah, okay, I don't know that much yet at that time. And I give the statue, okay, settle down. But then at night, you know, later on when I'm already operated and, you know, safe and everything, so we I told some of my people around, including him, to ask the doctor whether it's allowed to have this machine. You know, I tell him, it's harmless, it's just electricity. Please look, doctor, and if you allow, then we use it. If you don't give permission, we don't use it, you know. I talk like them, you know. Yes, doctor. Okay, no problem, use it if it's good for you. So we legally use it every day. Even though I operated but still have pain. The painkiller doesn't help that much. It helps somehow, but not that much. So anyway, your brother-in-law come every day and night, whenever. Oh, bless him. Whenever I am in pain, even midnight, after midnight, I call him. Because it really helps. Also, his loving, you know, concern also helps, you know, some familiar face. And he really was very devoted to me. And he was the one even to suggest that my sickness, because the whole hospital couldn't find out what's wrong with me. And then it was true what he said, because he has experience in it, in Taiwan, about this kind, you know, and according to my symptom, it could be that one, okay? I'm not telling you what. I'm infected. She cooks for me and then maybe she forgot the mask or something and we didn't suspect, yes. But after I'm sick and finished, I check inside who is the one, okay? And then I know it's her, so I had to even call her and tell her, please go to hospital quickly and have tests and cure yourself. And she did. Really, she did have that sickness and the doctor found out and of course she got treatment, of course, ne? If it take longer, she would also have trouble. But I was too sensitive, that's why I felt it so quick. She didn't feel it. She has it, but she didn't feel it. And because my neck already broken, cracked a little bit. So that's why this disease affect me so quickly. Understand? It eat up the bone and all that. Okay, never mind. Okay, so your brother keep coming, So one night I had still so much pain. I tell him to come and please install the machine. But because it's already after the sleeping time, so we do it quietly and don't turn on the light. So he did it with the small mobile phone light to find the pain of my body, where to do it, to stuck it on, yeah, and turn on the knob. But the crazy woman next to me, she reported to the society, and they all come running because she says something bad or something. What are they doing, fumbling in the dark together? You know what I mean? A man and a woman, of course. What else? In the hospital, in the sick bed, Oh, my God. I'm telling you. I told you I've been misunderstood all the time. So yours is nothing. Don't complain again ever. And then all the nurse and the stationary doctor all come running and ask me, what is it that you're doing here? Oh, scary stuff. And I have to explain, no, doctor, you allow me to have this machine. Oh, the doctor, not you, but I asked already permission. I was thinking because we use a machine and they want to make trouble, but it's not that. It's a woman who says something about man and woman stuff. And they say, no, it's not the machine. We know about that. But what is this man doing in the dark? I said, no, he's a doctor. He's my doctor. He tried to help me to lessen the pain because the painkiller only allows certain time to take, and I have too much pain still. So he said, but why didn't he turn on the light? Yeah? Why you work in the dark? So, I said, no, because we didn't want to disturb the other patients. That's why we didn't turn on the light. I said, oh, okay. You can turn on the light. And then I apologize to all the patients and say, just 10 minutes, okay? Just 10 minutes. We turn on the light, and my pain lessened, and we turn off the light. It's okay? She said, okay. So we officially and in a broad daylight do our stuff. Just because I'm concerned for that, the other people who sleep, because they're already in sickness and I don't want to bother them. So because of that, next morning, the nurse who banged my head came and knelt at my bed. And she said, what you said now? She said exactly what she said, that you are in such a pain and you still consider others. You really teach me a good lesson. Please forgive me. I pray for you and all that stuff. Oh, I was so touched. I said, oh, no, please stand up. Please stand up. It's a normal thing, to have to consider other patients. They are also as sick, as I am. I can't just think of myself as normal. But she was crying and was very, very touching. I think she changed forever. She said, from now, I learned this lesson. I'm going to be very kind to all the patients, and I will not look at them like one of the numbers anymore. And she was so very sincere. And so we both cried together, And the old woman kept looking and want to jump in between. What are you saying? What you doing? Why you crying? She always jump in between. Whenever I talk to anybody or any doctor come to see me or nurse want to ask me anything, she always jump in between and want to talk together. She's a little cuckoo, I didn't know that until later on when I almost go away. And I had to give her something also. I forgot what it is. Something that she liked. Maybe another bathrobe or blanket. I forgot. He got everything they take. Yes, even my tissue she want to use. Yeah. And she told the nurse she has a lot. Take some and use it on me. Wipe her bum. So this is so funny. She called me day and night. Sometimes I cannot even bear it. I say, please, I'm also sick, okay? She tell me to go and bring the coffee to her, take the water for her, or wash that cup and bring it back there. Not there, here. No, okay, here better. And all day, all night, like I'm her servant. And I did all that just for peace and quiet's sake. And I also felt very sorry for her. because she's very old already. And they like lock her in the bed just like I was before, and they not allow her to do anything at all. And of course she's frustrated. She couldn't even go to the toilet. So after a while, I saw that she could, try. So I tell her son. Her son was a doctor at some other places and came visit her, often. I say, listen, doctor, you know well, huh? If the muscle is not used, it's maybe going to be lost. Your mother, there's so many people come to see her and they just talk to her and smoke over her. Why don't you tell them to just support her on both sides and let her walk a little bit instead of imprison her like this all day, all night? How can anyone bear it? And she always tell me I have to move the pillow for her here, move the pillow her there, and cover her herself with this blanket or with my bathrobe for her because she likes it that way. All day, all night, And whenever she wakes up, she just make me work. But I did not blame her because I know she's so frustrated, because I know I was in prison just a few days only until they know what's wrong. And I feel so bad already. How can she bear it like this? Many weeks already. So I told her son, you have to take her out, supporting her, let her walk a little bit. So work out her energy and also train her muscle. Because maybe she can walk. And then she can. They thought she couldn't walk, but she walked. Every day, everybody come. I remind them, I'm walking, so they don't talk also, because they keep talking all day, bugging me also next to my bed. So I make them work for the woman, good for both of them, good for me. Yeah, and then she's happier and happier and happier. And then I say, okay, you give her also a wheelchair. Then when nobody is here and you worry that she falls, she can, be in a wheelchair and she wheel around. And she did, so happy, go clean her teeth herself and wheel into the, coffee machine. Whatever she does, she wheel the whole hospital. Happy woman. Yeah. But one thing she doesn't do. She doesn't wash her cup. She make me do it after she wash her teeth, Wash my cup, bring it there. Fill my water. And do this, do that. Pick up the magazine. She just drop it for fun. And then she make me pick it up. And then I pick it up, I say, here. And then she say, I don't want to read anymore. And she just drop it again. I say, I'm not picking it up. She said, okay, I don't read it anymore. But I pick it up anyway because I'm worried the nurse come in, and scold her again, She's an old woman. I feel very sorry for her. She's lonely, Yeah. 70-something. She's 80-something. Yes. And when I asked her son, no, I didn't even ask, And I say, your mother is kind of old already. She told me she's 70 years old. So you take more care of her if she's home. And if she's here, you must make her walk, help her to walk. She did walk, though. They just support her a little bit here, and they walk together nicely. And then he told me, no, she's 83 years old. And then she was scolding the son. Why you tell her that I am so old? I understood some of the language. I'm not fluently, but I understood. And I said, oh, what did you say? I didn't hear anything. I know you were 70. And she's happy again. Oh, my God. What difference? What do I care about if she's 80 or 70? This is a funny woman, Oh, my God. But why do I talk so much about that? Just about her, because of that, the nurse came and kneeled in at my bed, Normally, they would stand in next to your bed, towering on top of you. They don't sit on the floor to talk to you. Do you understand me? The nurse don't sit on the floor at the foot of your bed and talk up to you. She was really humble. She was really, really sincere. I say, no, it's okay. Your work is very hard. Your work's very hard, and you have to sometimes, I understand. You work day and night, and sometimes you're sick, and you couldn't even take care of yourself, but you have to take care of other sick patients. and it's unavoidable that sometimes you feel frustrated and feel, unfair, yes. She said, yeah, how do you know? I want to leave this hospital. I know one in Norway. Oh, every room, every bed, they have like a computer to connect in. Oh, when I went there to look, I said, wow, now I'm going to work there soon. I will quit this hospital. And she vent all her frustration and disappointment unto me, and I just listened, and we became friends. And I gave her some little airfare to go to Norway. I said, this is to wish you a future, better work, better luck, and it's just a little airfare, yeah? So that to wish you luck. She didn't want to accept, but later she accepted. She took me to the bathroom immediately. No, you don't show it here. And she took me to the bathroom and accepted in there. Okay, you want to say anything else? Because it's a longer story. I can't tell forever. Yeah.
Thank you for all your love, Master.
It's okay. I didn't know you observed all that, because to tell you the truth, I wasn't all that friendly with you. I was cranky sometimes because situation, And if I did, I'm sorry also, eh? Yeah. But I know you're a tough guy. You don't care. Yes. Yes, but I do apologize in any case. Yeah.
Hello, Master. I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
First, regarding the Maya, if the Maya is created by God, then why we have to negotiate with them?
Yeah, because he has the power.
Okay.
The president has to talk to the police if his relatives doing something wrong. Even if the president run through red lights for no reason, he will also have to negotiate with the police. The police in your corner of the red light there has more power than the president.
Right.
At his job. You see what I mean?
Understand.
Yes. And the Maya has earned his power. He has standing on one leg for 70,000 cowpaths to earn this marriage. He has standing on one leg to think of God for 70,000 cowpaths. One cowpath is about many million of years. Understand?
Understand.
He did that devotion, and then he stopped. He won the power.
So if that is the case, then the physical world is governed by the Maya to a certain degree. So if that is the case, then the universe have to be extinguished and recreated again before that rule can be changed. Because I understand that the universe has been recreated again and again many times.
Before the Maya established himself, the creation is already begun, yes? And then he say he doesn't like what has been created. After he had earned the power, he said he wanted to create his own world. Understand?
Right.
In which he rules. The similar story in the Bible of the fallen angels, okay? Not fallen, just separated. But because he has earned his merit, you understand? Even his bad intention, but what he earns is what he earns. There is a fairness in the universal law that what he earns is what he earns. That's why I told you, do not yearn for power. Have to develop compassion and love together with it, okay? Otherwise you will become Maya and not Buddha. The Buddha practiced similar way, many austerity measure and ascetic lives, but he yearned for love. And he practiced love all the time during his practice, as whenever he can, whenever he already have knowledge more than when he wasn't enlightened. At some stage of his development, he wasn't also enlightened, the Buddha, and he did harm to other beings as well. But more and more he developed, He yearned to develop in love and compassion. So that's what he got. You see? Depends on what you wish. Yes? That's why we study the same magic, but there's white magic and black magic. There's no such thing as white and black magic. There's only white and black magician who use it in white or black ways. Do you understand now? Okay. So that's why I insist that you follow the 5 precepts before you got initiation even. Huh? And you have to vow to be vegetarian. At least you don't harm others. Do you understand now?
Understand.
Otherwise you can use the power for bad purposes if your heart is not clean and pure. And that's why I have to clean your karma sometimes, some of you, okay? And please don't be angry. Forgive me, huh? Sister, brother, whoever. And if you don't forgive me, okay, what can I do? I love you. Any more questions, love?
Yes, my second question is my elder brother who has been diagnosed of prostate cancer.
Oh.
And he has about 3 to 5 years to live.
Oh, it's tough.
And since the time I've been, initiated over 20 years, I've been introduced you to my parents, my sisters. They all initiated.
But the brother not.
But my brother, I think he understands. He
Intellectually, yes.
Intellectually, but is it too late for me to introduce him again to be vegetarian?
No, it's never too late.
Never too.
Even if it's late, it's good for him.
Right.
And good for the animals, okay? Good for our planet. Yes.
But intellectually, I think he understands that, but he hasn't accepted.
I know. As all of them say, it's difficult for a man to listen to a woman. Yeah. Mostly, it's difficult for a woman to even listen and accept a woman as well. But maybe these people are enlightened, yeah? Or maybe what I say makes sense to them. So they just accept. It's true that mostly women don't accept other women so easily, eh?
Right.
Yes. Never too late. Try, okay?
Okay, thanks, Master.
He has no other choice.
He has no other choice. Thanks.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and/or production.
Fatal prion diseases transmissible through air or milk. Rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus.
Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children.
Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections and other dangerous bacteria strains.
Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella.
Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk.
Pig's disease, or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile.
Diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock.
Food poisoning, heart attack, kidney failure from toxic additives like melamine and clenbuterol.
Some of the costs of meat eating.
Infertility. Eating just 1 serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk.
Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year.
Cancer.
Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat.
Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year. More than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes.
347 million people are affected worldwide.
An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese.
Environmental. Use up to 70% of clean water. Pollute most of the water bodies. Deforest the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Cause world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming, plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption: cowpox from milking cows, bacterial microbes, pesticides, and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat.
Breast, prostate, and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat lead to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis, classified as a major allergen, lactose intolerance, plus more.
For help quitting, please visit the following websites.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers.
Benevolentes televidentes, gracias por acompañarnos en el programa de hoy titulado Desarrollando la compasión y el amor junto con la práctica espiritual, parte 7 de 8 en Entre la maestra y los discípulos. Sigan sintonizados a Supreme Master Television para una programación más positiva. A continuación, sigue del sagrado Fi Mafi del sufismo, discursos de Rumi, 28, 29 y 32, en Palabras de Sabiduría. Que sean bendecidos con interminables momentos de alegría y amor incondicional. May you be blessed with endless moments of joy and unconditional love. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/P&D.